begin now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NYC Talent Show! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, NYC Talent Show, the world's greatest open stage, only in New York City, where we're number one in coronavirus! Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, let me tell you exactly what you're watching right now. This is the world's greatest open stage, NYC Talent Show, where anyone can perform from all over the world now. It used to be just in New York, but then quarantine, and so now anyone in the world can perform on this show. And all performers are paid $5 for their performance at the very least. Also, if you are watching the show, there will be contests during the show where you can also win real money. And as we know, that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Philopicus T. Handsome. That is my real name. But before we go any further, I need to introduce to you a woman who is always at my side and sometimes up my ass. Please put your hands together for the wonderful Madame Bouja. That's great. Not that way. I just meant like, as a person who keeps me motivated. No. That's not what I meant, Madame Bouge. Not at all. Madame Bouge, would you like to do any introductions, or are you just going to sit there?
Well, you introduced yourself, but there's another man here who I've never met before, but I'm very excited about.
That's great. Madame Bouge, our accompanist tonight, he's fantastic. Please put your hands together for the amazing key work of Stephen Rosenthal. He makes magic with the keys, right, Stephen?
It makes some magic. Is that magic?
That's totally magic. In fact, that reminds me of a song.
Oh, shit. What song does it remind you of?
Why, very simply, Steve, let me tell you right now.
Okay.
When there's a time where we have to hide inside because the whole world is filled with corona, there's one place you can go to have a great old fun time with Philopicus, your pal, and Madame Bouge. It's the NYC Talent Show. We can improvise music even with latency. It's the NYC Talent Show. There you go. That's what it is. The NYC Talent Show. So here's what's going to happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tell you the rules of the show, then we're going to start bringing some performers up here, one after another, and then they're going to rock it. By the way, I want to remind you, yes, indeed, you can win prizes just by watching the show. There will be a guessing game. We have a very special guest artist who's going to be drawing some pictures, and you're going to be guessing what he's drawing. And if you win, we will send you $5 whole. We're going to be playing that a few times. Also, we also have another game. We're going to play a little show and tell, so get your house ready. Take a couple of pictures of things in your house, and we're going to show and tell them in the comments. And then the best show and tell is going to win $5 whole. What? I know, right? This is amazing. It's astounding.
Wow.
But let's get started with the rules, shall we?
We shall.
All right. How about some rules music, Steve?
Rules music. It's the same as the other music. there's rules. Wait a second.
Rule number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you get 5 minutes of screen time. At the end of those 5 minutes, you will hear this sound, which means that your time is up and you will leave immediately. If you don't want to leave, we will cut your feed. That's how we roll. But by the way, you don't have to use all of your 5 minutes. You can use less of that time. And in fact, people who do their act in less than 5 minutes, or actually less than 4 minutes, will be awarded a caricature drawn by myself or one of our other artist friends. We'll draw a caricature of you so that you can take that home with you. All right, Madame Bouge, how about rule number 2?
Rule number 2 is if you make myself or Galapagos T. Handsome say, holy shits, we will give you $5 extra.
That's right. We'll give you $5 more if you make one of us say, holy shit. It doesn't even have to be a positive holy shit. It can be negative, and it often is. Rule number 3. We reserve the right to cut off your performance at any time. Now, that may seem cruel, but there was a time when we needed that rule, and we didn't have that rule, but now we've got that rule. So at any time, if we feel like we need to, we're going to cut off your performance. This is the internet. Anything can happen. We don't want anything too crazy to happen, everybody. So let's figure that out. All right. Those are the rules. And I think we're just about ready to get started. How do you feel, Madame Bouge? Are you ready?
I feel ready.
All right. Yeah, I get it. You're ready to sniff your own armpit. That's wonderful. Madame Bouge, who are the next few performers coming up to the stage?
Well, coming up on deck is actually yours truly, but coming to the stage of the screen right now is Jolie Dunn.
Jolie Dunn. Welcome. Hello. How's it going, Jolie?
Hi. I wrote a song.
You brought a what? A schlong? Is that what you said?
I wrote a song.
Oh, you wrote a song. Great. That actually leads right into my first question, Jolie. What is your talent?
I wrote a song and it got Twitter famous.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we're going to see something of that song?
Yeah.
Great.
It's called What's Inside Your Butthole.
It's about my a butthole, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jolie and her song, possibly about buttholes. Take it away, Jolie.
What's inside your butthole? I really want to know. What's inside your butthole? I really want to know. Is it astronauts? Is it aliens? All inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? hole I always want to know. Yay! I wrote another song. Do you want to hear another song I wrote? Yeah, I wrote another song. Okay, that one was really big on Twitter and people liked it. So I'm a star. So I wanted to write some other songs. So like I have a lot of questions. I write songs about questions. I wrote this song about dinosaurs. It's called Where Do Dinosaurs Go Poopy? Where do dinosaurs go poopy? Where do dinosaurs go poopy? Dogs go poopy in the park. Cats go poopy in the box. Birds go poopy in the sky. Fish go poopy in the river. Where do dinosaurs go poopy? Do you know? Yay! I wrote that song all by myself. Okay. I have one more song. I ask a lot of questions in my songs. I have another song question for you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm tired. It's my bedtime. This song is called Why Do My Burps Taste Like Orange Juice? Okay. Why do my burps taste like orange juice? I eat hot dogs, I eat sandwiches, I eat carrots, I eat peanut butter. But my burps taste like orange juice. Do your burps taste like orange juice? Yay! I wrote that song all by myself. Well, I'm Jolie Dunn. I'm 8 years old, and my mommy says I have to go to bed now. So I can't sing any more songs because I have to go to bed. So have a nice day. Have a nice day, people. Goodbye. I'm a star. Bye.
All right, Jolie Dunn. Great job. Thank you for giving us a little less time. We will get a caricature drawn of you. Let's make a note of that, will you, Rachel, in the background? Jolie, thank you so much for your performance. Are you okay?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just checking. And thank you so much for your performance. We'll see you again, Jolie. You're the best
Bye.
that we've had so far on the show today.
Oh, what a sweet little girl.
Yeah, it's very
Sweet
Yes,
child.
incredibly
growth
sweet
things
little. I'm sorry, what did you say there?
Does she have one of those growth things that makes those kids that like age more?
I'm sorry. We seem to have an interrupter in the show. Oh no, it's coronavirus, everybody. Oh, boo.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
No, hey,
What's
with
going on?
coronavirus?
Why is no one happy to see me?
Well,
This
I don't know.
bothers me.
I don't know if anybody's ever happy to see you. I mean, are they? Has there been a time when
don't
someone's
know
been
me.
happy to see you?
You
Look.
don't know me. I don't even get a chance.
Look, nobody invited you. What are you even doing here?
I just show up to places. It's kind of my thing. I'm a virus. You don't expect me, but there I am everywhere.
You know, well, I hate to say it, but like, I mean, you're not making anybody happy. You know what?
Well, that's not my problem, okay? I try. I'm just living, you know? What would you do if you were me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'd leave people alone. I mean, when are you going to leave people alone, coronavirus?
I'm going through some changes, and once that happens, maybe I'll move on. Or maybe, you know, a little more hand sanitizer, wipe a couple more things down, do whatever the president says if you want, but I'm going to go away on my own terms, honestly.
Would you like to say hello to Julie Cross? She said hi.
Hi, Julie Cross. I'd love to infect you sometime. I don't know you.
Coronavirus.
Hey.
Seriously, come on, man.
I just, I don't have to know anyone. I don't even discriminate. Can you give me that much?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of do. I mean, it's not your fault that you're discriminating, but you are hitting a lot of ethnic groups more than you're hitting white groups. I don't know if you knew that. Corona.
I will reconsider that.
Hey, Corona, while we have you here, I just want to ask you, people have tried a lot of things to get rid of you. People have tried light. People have tried drinking disinfectant. What's the best way for us to actually get rid of you?
Prayers. Surprise.
Yeah, I am surprised.
I'm just kidding. It's nothing. I told you before. Nothing will get rid of me. I mean, I'll die in the open air. Eventually, disinfectant does work. I've had a couple close calls. But ultimately, you're just gonna have to keep washing your hands. Not to tell you how to take me and the others like me down, but that's the truth, really. It's a lot of science. Don't try praying. That won't do anything.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So
We're
did you
almost
actually?
down to earth.
Yeah, coronavirus seems very down to earth.
I mean, I'm becoming self-aware. I've been around long enough and seen myself on camera a few times, and I'm trying to coexist.
I hear you. Coronavirus. So, did you actually come from a bat?
That is true. Unfortunately for bats, I did originate in a bat's blood. It was warm and dark, and perfect conditions for somebody like me to really get their start, And I worked my way up to be able to inhabit a human form, and now here I am. And again, I didn't mean for it to get this out of hand, but here we are.
Well, coronavirus, unfortunately, we do have a show that we're trying to do, so we're going to have to keep going. But before we leave, I mean, if you want, do you have any projects coming up that you want to tell people about?
I've been pretty busy. I'm actually working on a sequel to myself. But that'll only come out if you don't stay inside.
Oh, I see.
So,
oh, look, Julie wants you to die.
I understand that. I completely understand that. It makes me a little bit sad, when I start to think about it. If I think about the damage I've done, I do really get a little bit upset. And I don't, I just want. Are you buying it?
No, actually, no, coronavirus. We're going to have to ask you to leave.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm out of here.
Right.
Okay, I'll go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. I think that's the first official interview with the coronavirus itself.
I mean, I appreciate that he's so affable. However, he's infecting everybody and ruining a lot of, stuff in the world right now. The economy of the world is actually in peril because of coronavirus. You know what? I don't want that dude around. I don't like him.
Yeah, separate the artist from the work.
Really?
Yeah.
You listening to a lot of R. Kelly right now, Steve?
See? That's a bad example. I think the artist and the work is bad in both cases.
Right.
No, I'm flipping it. I'm like, this artist is very nice, coronavirus. He seems like a cool dude, but the work is terrible.
Rachel, just so you know, someone's trying to get into the studio, so we have to lose some people out of the studio. So you can boot coronavirus if you want to, Rachel. All right. Looks like it's time to bring up another performer. Why don't you tell us who's coming up soon?
Well, on Double Deck, it is our first contest where you and the audience can actually win $5 yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's Heather Morowitz on deck.
Okay.
And then coming to the screen right now is me.
Oh, wow. I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Madame Bouge. I'm going to ask you before you go. Madame Bouge, what is your talent?
My talent this week is ballet.
Great. I can't wait to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Madame Bouge with ballet.
So, I don't know if you all know, but all these like world-class ballerinas got together to perform the famous Dying Swan in response to coronavirus. It does their part. It's all about doing your part. And they asked me, of course, because I'm world class, but you know me, I'm busy, very busy. So I thought I would just entertain all of you with the Dying Swan.
All right.
Wow. Well, I was moved.
Thank you for that, Madam Boosh. I mean, 3 minutes without you talking was amazing.
Hey.
Man. It's like I was up there with like Tyler Peck, with Marianella, with Sarah Mearns, with Gillian Murphy, with Misty Copeland.
All right.
I did that very well.
If you say so, I believe you. I saw what I saw.
Steven saw it.
I saw it.
What did you think, Steve?
Better
okay,
than
let's
Misty
move
Copeland.
on.
Whoa. We have an accompanist who isn't just going to immediately compliment everything I do?
No, I did. I said better. Misty Copeland ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time to move on. Madame Bouge, you were great. Thank you so much for your performance. All right, so how about we find out who's coming up next, Madame Bouge, when you've done turning that frown upside down.
Coming to the screen right now, it's Mr.
Horowitz. Oh, my good. I think it's Cthulhu.
Oh.
I'm so happy to see you, Cthulhu. But, you know, as we ask everybody, Cthulhu, what is your talent? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Cthulhu with some. Take it away, Cthulhu. Oh, she looks like she took off.
Wow.
Cthulhu was just in and out.
Wow. You know what, Galapagos?
Yes.
Once you told me that my vagina looked like Cthulhu, and I didn't know what you meant. But if it's Cthulhu, boy, what a compliment. What a compliment.
Cthulhu, thank you very much. If you're watching out there, we will give you money for your performance. Thank you so much. Same thing for Jolie. Make sure that you talk to Heather, who's backstage, and we'll give you money for your wonderful performance, Cthulhu. You're great. All right, so I guess we can move Cthulhu off. Thank you so much. By the way, let's introduce Rachel, one of our backstage. Rachel, why don't you come on up and say hi to everybody? Hey, Rachel.
Hey.
All right.
How's it going?
How's it going working as a grad student? Wait, you're a grad student now, aren't you?
I sure am. I have been for a little while.
Right. So, luckily for us, grad students come cheap, so you can work on this show. This is great. Thanks for
I
what
have
you're
a
doing.
bachelor's degree.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching out there, now is the time when you can win money yourself. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to have our first contest. It is a guessing contest. We'll have our guest artist, Josh Rogers, coming up to the stage. And what Josh Rogers is going to do, why don't we bring Josh right on up? Hey, Josh.
How's it going?
How's it going? Josh is a professional animator. He's animated on such great shows as Johnny Test on Cartoon Network. Oh, I'll keep bringing that up, Josh. You betcha. All right. Anyway, Josh also he has a short that is actually being streamed on the Troma website right now.
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, you can totally see one of his shorts.
It's right behind me. There's a still from it.
Oh, there it is.
Henry versus the reptilian overlords from the cosmos.
Henry versus the reptilian overlords from the cosmos. Check it out. All right, Josh, we
Yes.
love you. So
Thank you.
I've given you 3 prompts. They're all, by the way, if you're watching out there, they're all books. They're all names of books. All right, and Josh is going to use the first prompt to draw. Now, if you're watching in the comments, what you can do is we can see all your comments if you're on one of our main streams. So we can see all your comments. Just guess in the comments, and the person who has the closest guess to the answer will win. All right, Josh, why don't you why don't we take it away, Josh?
Hey.
All right. There we go. It is a book, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so guess away. Josh, take it away, and how about some guessing music? We are looking for guesses out there.
You know what? I made that too high. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit.
Oh, he's adjusting.
I'm adjusting already.
Does anybody have any guesses of what book this is? You can win $5 whole, which we will send to you through the magic of Venmo. So far, it looks like you play
never read
Mad
this
World. That's great. Nobody has a guess. I mean, look what he's doing. He's drawing some amazing stuff. The Great Gatsby. That is incorrect. That is not right. But that was a great wrong guess. What a great wrong guess you had.
I'm just gonna scribble in the shoes.
Good job, Miguel, in your terrible guess. It's not The Great Gatsby. That was the only guess so far. The only person brave enough to try and win $5. All right. It wasn't The Great Gatsby. Josh, are you just drawing like the characters?
I don't know.
I will give you a clue. I'll give everybody a clue out there. This comes before the fall. Wuthering Heights. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. But thank you for your incorrect guess, Elizabeth. Great job guessing wrong. This comes before a fall, everybody. Comes before the fall. Keep guessing, everybody. Are you giving up, Josh? Oh, wait, there's a little... Is that a monster? Oh, I see what's happening over there. Oh, I get it. Beauty and the Beast is a guest, which is wrong. Thank you for that incorrect guess.
That's a good guess.
Rhonda.
Very good guess.
Gone with the Wind. Oh, what a great guess, Miguel. Wrong, totally wrong. Hamilton. No, is that a book? It is not. Pride and Prejudice from Rhonda. Way to go, Rhonda. We see Elizabeth also guessed that, but too late. Rhonda had it first. It is indeed Pride and Prejudice.
I didn't know what to draw for.
Yeah, I see you started doing Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Well, since you got 2 more of these to do, Josh, you may want to rethink your tactic.
Okay.
But
All right.
Rhonda, you saw through. Yeah, there actually are no zombies, Rhonda. It's just Pride and Prejudice. He was adding the zombie because it was a reference that he could add on that would help. Great job guessing, Rhonda. We're gonna make sure that Rachel hooks you up, and then you'll get sent $5 whole over Venmo. Great job, everybody. All right, it's time, you guys, to take a moment because Josh, we'll see you later. But we want to take a moment because this has been a crazy week, and we lost one of the great ones, which, of course, is Little Richard. And so what I want to do right now is I want to read an excerpt from Little Richard's book, his biography, in memory of Little Richard. This is from Little Richard's biography that I was reading, and when we found out that he passed away, I couldn't help but want to read from this. This is about him when he was a child and hanging out with his friends. One day, we went up the hill and we saw my daddy's car parked, the old Model T Ford. We said, well, we might as well push it on down the hill. So we pushed it, and we jumped in and we're going to drive it, but it was going so fast that we had to jump out and just let it roll down the hill. We were always looking for things to do. I did my no manners, defecated in a jar. I don't know why, I used to like to do things in jars and boxes and stuff. I did some in a jelly jar, and I did it very neatly. And I closed up the jar and put it up in the cabinet with Mother's preserves. As soon as she found it, she hollered, "Richard!" She didn't call out for anyone else. She knew it was me. Little Richard, you will forever be remembered for hiding poop in a jar for your mother to find. Hats off to Little Richard. He was something special through and through and through. All right, Madame Bouge, who's the next couple of performers coming up to the stage today?
Let's see. On double deck is Abby Feldman. On deck is Cups. And coming to the stage right now is Daniel Lerner.
Daniel Lerner. Daniel Lerner, how's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing very well, Daniel. Now, as we ask everybody, Daniel, what is your talent?
I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing a song that I just put out.
Oh, wonderful. This is going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Daniel, who's singing a song he just put out.
Sitting on the couch in the cafe, feet kicked up on the suitcase, waiting to hear from you. 7 straight hours on the late flight, with my text still in your messages overnight. Won't you see it through? And you say you can never, ever, I don't know, it doesn't amuse you, but Won't you pull me along, just long enough to be my muse? And I'll be patient if you'll be kind. Making art from what I find, just so I can pass the time it takes for you to make up your mind. I've been overcompensating for my hard time communicating by talking too much. Sorry, the last time I saw you, I ain't had much to say. I never seem to reach you anyway. Tell a miscommunication, and I'll be patient if you'll be kind. And I'll be patient if you'll be. I'll be patient if you'll be. I'll be patient if you'll be kind. Thank you.
All right. Nice work. Nice work. That's great. Where are you hailing from, Daniel?
Thank you so much. I'm originally from Manhattan. Right now I'm actually in Florida, where I go to school.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you for stopping by NYC Talent Show, and we'd love to give you $5. So please check in with Rachel. We'll make it happen. All right. Thanks, Daniel. See you later.
That was great.
That was great.
That was great.
Steve is riffing on it. See you riffing on it, Steve. Nice stuff.
Feeling romantic, Philopopus.
I'm also feeling romantic. Oh, Madam Boosh, no, please don't. Wait a second. Can we just move these around so she can't get me? Here we go. Okay. There. Oh no, I'm still no. Ah. Oh, wait. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. Well, you know it is what it is. Madam Boosh, you are the most wonderful woman on screen with me right now. Let me tell you, 100% honest. Madam Boosh, who's coming up next?
Coming to the screen right now is a regular from our stage days, Cups.
Cups! Welcome! All right. So, Cups, what is your talent?
I'm going to exist.
You're going to exist. All right. Okay, well, let's see how that works out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cups, who's going to exist. Take it away, Cups. right. And there you have it. Oh, wow, you do have a shower curtain.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I guess you couldn't find another time.
What do you mean?
No, that was talent.
Well, my question is, why didn't you use one of the cups and fill it with water and dip your razor in there between shaves?
Because, Madame Bouge, this is a speed stacking cup, and as you can see, there are holes in the bottom. Aerodynamics.
Yes.
Yeah, Madam Bouge, you big old cup stacking dummy.
That's why she's the talent.
Madam Bouge, you don't know nothing about
We can't just
cup
exist
stacking.
like that.
All right. Well, great. Thanks a lot, Cups. Why don't you, remove yourself?
Okay.
Awesome. That was great. That's what NYC Talent Show is known for, weird stuff. So if you didn't know what you're watching, that's what you're watching. A show full of weirdness. How you doing there, Steve? This is your first time accompanying the show. What do you think so far?
This is the best show I've ever been a part of.
You've been a part of a lot of awesome shows. And so thank you. I take that as a compliment. Madame Bouge.
Galapagos.
How's it going? How's clown life?
Oh, always down to clown in the town while wearing my gown around.
That's some great stuff, Madame Bouge.
I know. Wow.
You're at the top of your
I'm
game.
just off the cuff brilliance.
Yay for existence. That's for real, right? Yay for existence. There we go. Madame Bouge, why don't you tell us what's coming up next? Who are the next couple of people on the show?
On deck is the Misfits.
All right.
And coming to the stage right now is Abby Feldman.
All right, bring her on up. Abby Feldman. Hello, Abby Feldman. How's it going?
Yeah, that's good. No, keep playing, Steve. It's nice. That's good.
Steve's built to last. Built to last. Abby Feldman, what is your talent?
Well, I feel really embarrassed and insecure because I was gonna sing some songs, but I feel like I should just I don't know, bleach my mustache or something.
You can.
Why not both?
Wow, Steve.
You don't actually have to do anything hygienic. You can just perform. It's totally fine.
Okay. I was very impressed with your dance earlier, Victor, with the
I'm actually Philopagus T. Handsome. That is my real name, by the way.
Yeah. No, you looked great.
Thank you.
I honestly thought your boobs would have been bigger, but
thank you.
Yeah. They're nice.
You're welcome. Anytime I can give you small boobs, let me know.
Am I supposed to get right into it, or?
Well, I asked what your talent was, and you said that you were maybe going to sing.
Yeah, I'm going to do some songs if that's all right.
All right. Well, that's great. Nope. All you need to do now is to let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for the singing of Abby Feldman.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you can play me on there, Steve. Or not. Never mind. I'm just going to get my track up here for you. And yeah, I know this is kind of a hard time for a lot of people, and I think the way that a lot of people deal with it is by bottling up their emotions. And I wrote this song to encourage people to let it out, to cry, and to encourage others to cry, because I think that we often say there, don't cry, and we think we're helping, but we're actually forcing people to hold on to toxicity that can then lead to disease and death. So here's a little song about crying. I can feel it build inside. The tension's running high. I could go all night. Tonight is gonna be the night. Gonna show my softer side. Body shaking side to side. Tonight is gonna be the night. I'ma squirt out of my eyes. Don't tell me not to cry. Let me cry, gotta get it out of me. You wouldn't tell me not to sneeze or sweat or pee. Let me cry, gotta get it out of me. You wouldn't tell me not to sneeze or sweat or pee. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. No, I did not wet the bed. That came out of my head. If you shush me, you'll be dead. Don't say everything's gonna be okay. Sometimes I just feel this way. In sadness, there's no shame. If you don't let me frown, then you can go and drown in my tears that are rolling down. Let me cry, gotta get it out of me. You wouldn't tell me not to sneeze or sweat or pee. Let me cry, gotta get it out of me. You wouldn't tell me not to sneeze or sweat or pee. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain tears. Okay, that's the song called Don't Tell Me Not to Cry. And the next song I'm gonna sing for you actually is a single that I just released, and you can listen to it on my Instagram at Abby Feldman. And it's about being in quarantine and being a little more direct and out there. I'm no good, hard to get. You tell me, how are you? And I say, well, when I know what I want, it's easy to detect. I'll ask for your time of birth so I can make sure we connect. Intimacy is important to me. I'm really mushy on the inside. Graduated summa cum laude. Wanna make you summa cum shouty. Then we can hold each other while we cry. Call back to the other song. I'm no good at playing hard to get. You ask me, how are you? And I say, well, when I know what I want, it's easy to detect. I'll ask for your time of birth so I can make sure we connect. This quarantine has turned me into a fiend. On top of that, I think I'm ovulating. There's a lot more to me than just being horny. I promise when we're free, I'll make you so happy. Soft to get, I want you hard, but I'm playing soft. To get, I want you hard, but I'm playing soft. To get, I want you hard. After this, I'll make you my little hoe. But until then, won't you be a friend and send me your nudes, and I'll send you mine too. I mean, that was like perfect timing.
All right, that was perfect. Thank you for bringing up a multitude of imagery.
Thank you. I got a call during it, so maybe that, I don't know if that fucked stuff up for a second.
Abby, we are going to pay you $5 whole for your performance, so thank you very much. Make sure you get in touch with Rachel, who will make it all happen. And Abby, thank you so much for your performance during the show. And I hope you get what you're looking for.
Thanks, darling. I hope you guys all stay safe and happy.
Thank you. You stay safe and happy as well. All right.
Thanks for...
Ring light. Wow, Rachel, you cut her off right in the middle of her sentence. Cutthroat. Cutthroat. Rachel. Cutthroat.
She left.
Oh, she left. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, okay. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about time to bring up the next performer, or is there a contest next? I don't know what's next.
Performer next.
Rhonda is loving this, by the way.
Oh, good. Love Rhonda.
Indeed, as do I. All right, so what's next, Madame Bouge?
Next. Well, on deck is the contest, but before the contest, we have the Misfits.
All right, the Misfits. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Misfits. Are you the only misfit, or just plural?
I'm the misfit, yes.
Oh, you're the but are you what do I call you?
The misfit, yeah.
The Misfit. All right,
Yeah.
Where are you from, Misfit?
I live in Brooklyn, New York.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, I'm a performance artist. So thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you for doing whatever it is you're about to do. And the Misfit,
I've never done this before.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it is that you finally do. What is your talent?
Well, today, usually I'm a mime.
Okay.
I had a day today and I didn't get home in time to do the crazy makeup. So I have some songs to sing for you guys. They're covers. So I have one original, but there's no lyrics.
Okay, well, whatever you do, good luck with it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Misfits.
We all know we're coming down, that's on it's true. We got a picture of you, it's so magical. We be fantastical. That energy, you're right now, not sure what it means, but the photo of us is the kind of place. Ready for those flashing lights. You know that baby, I'm really stand. How are you until you love me? Paparazzi, baby, there's no one to, but I know that I'll be paparazzi. Promise I'll be kind, but I'll talk until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, reaching out until you love me. Paparazzi. Coffee girl, backstage at your show, while we're roasting goodbye. Yeah, 'cause I might roast in between the set. I like her and cigarette. Shadow is burnt, yellow jets and we turn. My lashes are bright, purple teardrops are crying. Do not praise loving you is terrifying. You know that baby, I'm my biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, be the one to do, but I know that I'll be a paparazzi. Promise I'll be
Misfits. Oh, that was your misbehaving cat.
Look at my black cat.
All right. Well, as we know, one of our partners is Felines of New York, so they're pretty happy to see that kitty cat pop up in the frame.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Misfits. You're great. And we'll see ya on the other side.
Do I have to do anything?
Wow.
Rachel, why are you so mercenary?
I'm just trying to make things work.
Well, make sure you get a hold of her and let her know that we're gonna give her $5 for her performance.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And tell her to come back as a mime too. Woo.
Ooh, there we go.
I want to see that.
She was pretty good for a mime.
Sings pretty good for a mime.
Yep.
Best mime singer I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's not a lot of great mime singers out there.
No.
Madame Bouge. Huh?
Allergy
Can you
season.
feel this in your ear? Whoop.
Ah. Whoa. Why do you keep poking me in the fucking ear?
I'm sorry you're upset, Madame Bouge. It was for comic relief. All right. Madame Bouge.
Galapagos.
Who's coming up next? Do we have another contest happening pretty soon?
We have another contest happening.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching out there, you have the chance now to win. If you're watching online, then this is live wherever you are. If you're watching a replay, too bad. But if you're live right now, you can win $5 whole by guessing what our very special guest artist draws. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him up here. It's Josh Rogers. He's worked on great TV shows like, for instance, Johnny Test for Cartoon Network as an animator. And now he is here to draw for you a book. All right, it is a book. If you guess the book, you could win $5. Earlier, a book was guessed. It was Pride and Prejudice. $5 was won, so you could win $5. Now, why don't we get some drawing happening and some guessing music? All right, it looks like there's a couple of hands. What are your guesses out there? You could win $5 whole. Okay, it looks like there's hands and eyes. This one's not that hard, so I would get my guesses in early. Depending on how Josh draws it, I guess. All right, what are your guesses out there? As you can see, what are your guesses, Hal?
Are there any guesses at all?
Can I guess?
It looks like it's 10 Commandments. I'm so sorry, that is not correct, but a great incorrect guess.
Can I guess?
Great guess.
No, you cannot guess, Madame Bouge. This is for the people out there. This is for the people out there, Madame Bouge. This one time. Just this once.
What if I guess it's my alter ego?
Really?
Kind of drew his thumb kind of small.
All right, 10 Commandments is not the guess, Alan.
I dressed him.
Thank you so much for your failure. Any other guesses out there as to what is happening? This is a book, everybody. It's a book. What is that in the corner? Oof, what misshapen thing is that happening over in the corner? Who knows? You could win $5 whole if you can guess. Here we go. Oh, sorry. It's the Bible. No, it is not the Bible, Leslie Ware. You're incorrect. Thank you for your guess. That was wrong. We have a guest, Lord of the Rings. Alan, you are correct.
Hey.
It is Lord of the Rings. All right, Alan, if you just reach out to Rachel, we're going to make sure we get you $5 whole. Great guess. And Josh, I must say, big improvement. Great work.
I'm not very clever.
Well, I think you're very clever. I mean, look at your haircut. All right. Josh, thank you so much. We'll see you back here for the third part of the contest. All right. There he goes.
Why don't
Yes,
I get to guess?
I'm sorry?
Why don't I get to guess?
Because you'll win too fast unless we play it a certain way. I want to give people out there a chance to win. How much fun is it for customers to come in, watch the show, get a chance for the audience to win, and then you win instead? How much fun is that? Correct.
Sorry,
not.
I just noticed myself.
All right. Well, someday when you pay attention to me, maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. Steve, how's it going?
It's going great.
You having a good time? You still have more music in you?
I'm finding more music as it goes.
All right.
Music's speaking out of me.
Madame Bouge and I both love music, Steve.
Oh,
just want to tell you.
That's great.
Yep. We love it. All right. So let's find out who's coming up next, Madame Bouge.
It seems like we have on deck is Josh Tolentino. And coming to the screen right now is David Spector.
David Spector! Hello!
David, you're on mute.
What? David.
David's on mute.
Good to be
David.
here. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, it's wonderful for you to be here, David. You're the best at being
you.
yourself.
I love that jacket.
Well, thank you. You know, it's this whole thing that I just threw on out of nowhere.
You guys look great, and I'll
Thanks.
be sure to keep my post-set comments to a minimum so as to not get, seems to be what Rachel wants.
Rachel is she's just being mercenary tonight. She's going to cut you. If you say an extra syllable, you're out of here, according to Rachel. All right, David, what is your talent?
I'm going to be doing stand-up.
Stand-up?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And the
Ladies and gentlemen.
best suited for it.
Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dave with stand-up.
All right. Yeah, I guess I should have thought of anything else to do, but I'll be doing what I've been always doing, stand-up comedy. I'll start with a new joke I wrote. Topical is you see all these protesters out there, and they're carrying guns out in a public park, and they're saying, we don't need a mask. Masks are total overreaction. I don't need a mask for protection. And I'm like, you're carrying an AK-47. You don't get to decide what's an overreaction. I don't get the dissonance there. It's like, we can't. I just think this is a lot of hype, and everybody is just going way over the top, and so does everybody in my militia, okay? We think we're all just getting a little too bent out of shape here. I should not have to be confined to my home, which is also a bunker. So that's it. That's the only new thing I've written in a while. I've been watching a lot of TV. A big show I like is Queer Eye. We all fit into that show. We all know the show. The thing about Queer Eye is it's so inspiring. You know, it's so inspiring. Queer Eye proves the only thing standing between you and positive self-image is thousands and thousands of dollars in lifestyle improvements. They have unlimited resources, but they keep acting like being gay is their superpower, you know? Every episode is like Jeff has had trouble making friends in a new city. So we paid off his student loans like a bunch of queens, you know? Who would have thought the only thing standing between me and my dream woman was a new house? I'm too straight to have thought of something like furniture. I think we could all agree, though, they do a much better job than 5 straight guys could on that show. If it were 5 straight guys, the show would be a disaster, you know? Every episode would be like, Greg has been depressed since his dog died. So we bought him a prostitute. Another show I've been watching is Jeopardy. We all know the format of that show, right? They give you the answer. You have to give the question. But the answers they give you on Jeopardy are so hyper specific. It would be a much harder show if they just asked you the question. So, like, what is Mexico? The country south of the United States? Nope. Sorry. We were looking for the birthplace of Mitt Romney's dad. That's how we think about Mexico around here. I saw a commercial for Ripley's Believe It or Not. They're the only business that's indifferent about themselves, you know. Ripley's Believe It or Not. No other business is like that. It's not like Nike, just do it or don't. I'm not your dad. Men's Warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. And if you don't, they're just pants. Fuck off. My dad is in his 60s. I talked to him the other day. My dad's in his 60s. I feel like when women hit that age, they go through menopause, but when men hit that age, they go through a lot of World War II documentaries. I think I know why, though. I think my dad watches a lot of World War II docs for the same reason I'm watching a lot of Grateful Dead concert films. We're both really interested in the thing that fucked up our dads. I spoke to my mom today, Mother's Day. Something about my mom when I was growing up. She got plastic surgery. And plastic surgery, that's the only surgery you tell your doctor you need, you know? It's never the other way around. It's never like, so we got the blood work back, and it looks like you need bigger tits. I was in a deep YouTube hole the other night. You ever thanks, Victor. You ever find yourself like a YouTube hole, start watching videos you don't mean to? I saw this one. It was this guy who was earnestly arguing that Jews control the weather. It was very quaint. But he didn't believe in global warming, which is amazing, you know? There's just this whole section of people out there who think Jews control the weather, and we're doing a great job, you know? Another sunny Christmas in New York. Thanks, Jews. I'll leave it on this. I have 30 seconds. I think I could get it in. You ever hear that prostitution is the world's oldest profession? But if that's true, then there must have been a time where it was the world's only profession. Could you imagine that? An entire town, no doctors, no bakers. Everybody's having sex for money to buy more sex. Some kid wants to be the world's first architect. His dad's like, hey, when are you going to get real and start giving hand jobs? All right, hey, I'm David Spector. Thanks so much. I really had a lot of fun doing this.
All right, David Spector.
Thank you.
I really, I do like the job, the joke. The oldest profession was once the only profession. I actually haven't heard it before, so I'm happy. It makes me happy.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right. Well, I'm Philophagus T. Handsome. And talk to Rachel. She's going to hook you up. Do you have any sentence you want to start that she cut you off in the middle?
Yeah, I'll start reading from this book, and then just cut me off whenever you feel like. All right. So,
Wow.
Nice. Nice. Good stuff. All right. Well, we'll definitely fill them up with $5 whole. By the way, everybody, if you're watching this show live, it is about 10:20. The show always ends by 11 o'clock. No backsies. We're done by 11. So if you... Oh, by the way, if you're watching out there and you want to perform on the show tonight, if there's space, we will put you on the show. So just hit us up in the comments and let us know that you want to perform. We'll send you the link. You can come in here and perform on this show. It'll be a good time. Trust me. All right. Madame Bouge, who's coming up next?
Well, we have on deck the third installment of our podcast. Coming to the screen right now is Josh Olin.
Josh Tolentino. Welcome, Josh.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
We're doing pretty good. Josh, finding your light?
Oh yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just living.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you always going to be on the move for the whole entire
I'm
whatever you're doing?
Right
What? All right, Josh. What is your talent?
I'm gonna do some stand up for you. I'm just gonna tell some jokes.
All right, Josh. Can't wait, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Josh telling jokes.
I haven't been up in a while. Oh, okay. So I'm the only one here. Hey, what's up? I'm glad to be here. Let's see. A lot of people left New York. I stayed, because I live here and I have no choice. So I'm stuck. Yay. I'm doing a lot of Tinder now. That's I feel like what everyone's doing. Every girl I've ever matched with on Tinder, I found out like has like a really weird love for K-pop, like Korean pop music, and that's a little weird for me because I'm Filipino, so it just feels like they settled. Not so fun. I thought about, I don't know, it's weird. This whole coronavirus, obviously, all the clubs are closed and shit, and I don't know, like I just want to know, like, because everyone I talk to, they're always like, oh, it's because some dude ate a bat, it's all started because of bat soup or whatever. But like, I really want to know, how do you catch a bat? Like how do you find that bats there? I cannot for the life of me think about like how you're able to like catch and let alone after that eat a bat. Like you can't. Like, first off, they're fucking fast as shit, okay? They're like 80 of them in a pack, and they only come out at night. Also, they fly, okay? I think anyone who's able to eat bat deserves it, okay? Like, if you are able to successfully catch a bat, if you have athletic ability enough to catch a bat, then you catch a bat. You deserve to eat it, all right? I don't care what anyone says. I don't know. And every culture eats weird foods, man. Everyone. Like here's like I know a lot of people were like railing on Asians for like eating dogs. People ate dogs in Asia because of during like World War II and stuff, where everyone was so poor they didn't have anything to eat, so they would eat their dog. Meanwhile, in America, a first world country, people eat alligators for fun. They just go for it. They don't care. Here's the thing: in Florida, you can go to a grocery store. Okay, you can go to a grocery store and get normal meat. And meanwhile, people are like, oh, you know what I should do? Fight this big lizard and eat it. Okay, like I don't think if you eat alligator, you don't get to make fun of people who eat other animals. Okay. And did you know that just because you eat an animal, right, or if you don't have to eat an animal to get a disease from it, okay? Like people didn't need to eat a bat to get coronavirus, okay? Thousands of Americans got swine flu. None of them ever ate their mom, okay? It's a really good mom joke for Mother's Day out there. Let's see. I don't know, man. I've been spending a lot of time at home. It's really nice to be home. I really enjoy being at home. It's weird though because and I've been trying to like take up new talents and shit and like try to like get more skills. One of them is driving. For those of you who don't know, New Yorkers, for some reason, like native New Yorkers, we don't drive ever. We don't drive at all. That's why you never see like authentic, like real New Yorkers out of state, because no subway ever gets you out of the city. Okay, like look, thousands of New Yorkers would move to like middle of nowhere if they could, if the sixth train allowed it. Okay, but it doesn't. That's the thing. Like I started driving and it's not fun. Like today I stopped for a pigeon. Apparently you're not supposed to do that. I stopped for a pigeon. I was driving and I was like, oh my God, a pigeon. And then I stopped. Like that's not exactly the sign of a good driver. And people are, I don't have a driving instructor right now. I think the best, my dad has been my driving instructor, which is always a fun time. And here's the thing, like people, I'll tell you something, like parents make for great teachers. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I know a lot of people are like homeschooling their children. Parents are great teachers because you know what teachers don't get to do to you. They don't have the ability to hit you. Okay, they're great. My dad doesn't hit me, but I know he could. You know, and that's the thing. I feel like that no matter how old you get, your parents can always hit you. When I have children, I will always hit them when I'm older. All right, well, that's been 5 minutes. This was really fun. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.
All right, way to go, Josh Tolentino. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Are you ready to move on? Because Josh, we're going to give you $5 whole for your performance.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hook up with Rachel. I mean, talk to her, and then she'll hook you up.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that, Volopicus, because I'm sure Josh thought you meant have sex with Rachel.
That's the way it sounded, and so I did clarify because the way it sounded, I was like, I don't want it to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was confusing.
It was confusing.
Cranberry juice?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Do you like cranberry juice?
I do like cranberry juice.
Would you like to watch me drink it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, put it in your mouth. It just reminds me of my Diva cup.
No, thank you. No, thank you for that humor. No, thank you. All right, Madame Bouge, who's coming up next? Because I'd really like to know, because I need to suddenly go brush my teeth for no reason at all.
Well, actually, a contest is next.
Oh, wonderful. Well, then that means we have to bring up Josh Rogers. Come on back up, Josh. We love you so much. Josh, how's it going?
Great. I'm doing good.
Wonderful to see you, Josh.
Well, thank you. It's good to see you too.
All right, Josh. I don't know a lot of people. I don't know if a lot of people out there know you, but you're a professional animator. You've worked on great shows such as Johnny Test on the Cartoon Network, which is fantastic.
Thank you.
So, Josh, you are going to draw. Now, if you're watching out there live, this is your chance to win $5 whole. If you're watching right now live, you can win $5 whole. All you have to do is guess what book Josh is drawing right now. So go ahead and take it away, Josh. What book is Josh drawing? There's a couple of lines there. Looks like there's a hand.
I'm trying to be clever with this one.
I think I know what you're going for, Josh. Can't wait to see it. So if you guess early, you could win. We got a yeah, Josh, already. That has nothing to do with guessing, but thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Yeah, is not the answer.
All right, so it looks like there's a person with skinny arms and a stick, I would guess. Can you guess what famous book this is?
Yep, I moved this guy down a little bit.
All right, so Josh is readjusting. But what famous book is this? You could win $5 whole. If you're out there, put in the comments what you think what do you think this book is? All right, look at that. Catch 22. We see Catch 22.
Wow.
Danielle, that is correct. Great guess. That is 100% correct. When you saw that something was being caught, you were on it. Catch 22. So, so Danielle, what's going to happen is Rachel is going to help you catch her in the rye. No, Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth, it's not Catcher in the Rye.
Catch me if you
We
can.
already said it's Catch-22. All right. Anyway, so Danielle, why don't you hook up with Rachel any way you like, and she will make sure you get that $5 whole.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, thank you for your guess, which was wrong.
Wow.
Danielle
That's
says
really good
that
guess.
Danielle's amazing.
She might be. She's very cute. She's a very cute person. She kind of resembles me.
You? Really? Why?
Oh yeah. But she just does. We just both have those big eyes and broad Jewish nose and pale skin and long flowing thick curly hair.
Great. Well, this description is starting to bore me, so I'm going to say, Josh, thank you so much.
Thank
for,
you. This is amazing.
Yeah, you're amazing. Thank you for your drawings. They're great. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you later. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for getting that dead air off of the show. All right. Madame Bouge, who's coming up? We only have so much time left. I think we have less than half an hour left.
On
of the
deck
show.
is Rhonda. And coming to the screen right now is Wei Wei.
Wei Wei. Wei Wei, how's it going?
Hi, can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can totally hear you, Wei Wei.
Cool.
Where are you from?
New York. I live in the Lower East Side, but I escaped to Myrtle Beach during this quarantine, so
Oh, you're currently in Myrtle Beach?
yeah.
Is it better there than here? Because we're still in New York. We're still hiding.
much better. I was there last week, and yeah, the weather is nicer, and I didn't realize how stressed I was until I left. So
Yeah, it is stressful in New York. I understand. Wei Wei.
yeah,
Wei Wei, what is your talent?
I'm gonna be singing a few of my original songs.
Wonderful.
Backing tracks. So I'm a pop recording artist. So yeah.
All right. Wei Wei singing some of her original songs. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Wei Wei.
Thank you for the intro. Okay, so we're gonna start with one of my songs called "They Don't Know." It's kind of about when you're dating someone and your friends are like, "Why are you dating this person?" and they just don't know. Can you hear this? Every night I go to sleep, I think God gave you to me. Yeah, we argue, yeah, we fight. I know it'll be alright, 'cause it's your touch I run to, and it's your love I feel you. Just put your arms around me and let my love surround you. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. You can't stay mad at me, I can stay mad at you too. We can say some messed up things, but in the end it's me and you. 'Cause it's your touch I run to, and it's your love I feel you. Just put your arms around me and let my love surround you. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. People keep on talking, they can say what they want. Secretly they're wishing that they've got what we've got. 'Cause it's your touch I run to, and it's your love I feel you. Just put your arms around me and let my love surround you. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. They don't know, baby, they don't understand. Ride or die, baby, 'cause you are my man. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna sing. So I'm the type of person that I don't like to be told what to do, and so this song is kind of just describes my personality. It's called "Break the Rules." Oops. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulty. Here we go. Everywhere I go, there seems to be red tape. I am not a stranger to these typical things. I don't need permission, I'll take forgiveness. Nobody will notice if I don't make a mess. No, you won't ever tame me. Oh, 'cause I'll always run free. I like to break the rules. Can't tell me what to do. Not trying to be defiant. I'm not afraid to break the rules. Can't tell me what to do. Not trying to be defiant. I like to break the rules. I like to break the rules. Can't tell me what to do. Not looking for trouble, I just do what I want. Nothing's gonna stop me in the name of fun. Oops.
All right, Wei.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, well, you break a lot of rules, but not the rules of politeness. It seems that you're 100% down with that, Wei. Thank you very much.
Thank
Wei.
you. Have a good night.
As promised,
Safe
you're going to get $5 whole.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you get $5 for performing in the show. Rachel's going to help you. She's going to hook you up. Thank you.
Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I break the rules. I'm a rule breaker. Look at me. I'm breaking the rules. Breaking the rules. I'm a rule breaker. All right. Great job, Wei. All right, Madame Bouge, I'm guessing we only have a very few number of performers left. How's it looking out there, Madame Bouge?
It's looking like we have only a few performers left.
All right, so tell us who's coming up next, Madame Bouge, because we want to get them on.
Yes.
And get the show on the roadie road.
On deck is Rebecca, but coming to the screen right now is Rhonda.
Rhonda! Hey, Rhonda! How's it going?
Hey, how are you rule breakers doing?
We're doing pretty good. Where are you coming from, Rhonda?
I'm coming from Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dirty South, yeah.
It's the dirty South. It's Augusta, where the line gets dirty. All right, Rhonda, what is your talent?
I am a comedian. Tonight I'll be a sit-down comedian.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rhonda, the sit-down comedian.
Time. This is my time. Oh, there we go. so I get talked into stuff. And how many times have you gotten yourself talked into something that you know is clearly not a good life choice and wound up almost peeing on an alligator? Probably nobody else out there because that's just kind of me. But anyway, I went to the swamp with these people, right? Okay, so it was technically a nature park. They said it was a nature park, but it was a swamp because it had alligators. I'm sorry if it has alligators. And every time I do this story, somebody else, another comedian, always mentions alligators first. So I don't know what it is, but so I went to the swamp and I had to go. Like I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and there are no bathrooms in the swamp, people. None. Not even if it had been a real nature park, there would have at least been a porta potty or something like a hole in the ground for me. But no, there was nothing. So I went in the grass, and the grass was really tall, and I figured, that's okay. That's cool. I've, peed in a lot of interesting situations before. I peed on a moving train in a hole. I guess it went on the tracks. I don't know. I didn't ask. I had to go. I don't care about anything else when I have to go. And I have peed on a nest of frogs in the woods. That was fun. I guess it was payback. And after a baseball game one night, I peed on a nest of fire ants. So fun stuff. So I'm back there. I'm in the tall grass. I figure I can't see anything, so I figured nothing could see me, right? Wrong. I get down, I get into position, and you're kind of stuck when you're in the position, if you're a girl, you know what I mean. So I'm there getting ready, and I hear that exact sound. I hear it. It sounded just like that. And I'm not going anywhere. I have got to go. It is already happening. The flood has started. I don't care what is back there. I've got to go. But I start thinking about pigs, the big tusker pigs in the woods that will eat you. I don't know what they are, but it was in Old Yeller, and it's a big tusker pig. It's very dangerous. And I thought that's what it was, right? And I'm pretty sure they know about bacon, so I didn't want to run into one. I'm sure they're mad. So I finished what I was doing. I did not get mauled by a breakfast animal that day, thank God. And I came out and I told the people I was with, I told them what happened, right? And you know what they said to me? They said, you got to see my eyes. They said it was probably an alligator defending her nest. And I'm like, what? An alligator? I almost peed on an alligator? And y'all are being really cavalier about the fact that I almost just got eaten. Why are y'all being so calm? I almost peed on an alligator and her babies, like a bunch of alligators. Because I peed on fire ants before, and they were not happy. But that's not the end of the story. That's when I saw the eyes. Because there's water there in the swamp, and these eyes had popped out of the water. And I look over there, and the swamp is like a magic eye, There's just a jumble of color, and then you see what's really there. So not only was there one set of eyes, there was like a bunch of sets of eyes, like the whole family sitting on the front porch, like Uncle Cletus and Uncle Bubba, all those people were out there, but in alligator form. But this one pair of eyes, it was drawing a bead on me. It was looking at me the way that a man looks at bacon. You know how it feels when you suddenly realize you're the bacon of the swamp? I had to get out of that. The monkey in my head woke up. All my instincts came out. And what my instinct said to me was, we got to go right now, or I'm going to start throwing poop. Right? The moment throwing poop is even on the table, it is time to go. I don't care where you are or what you're doing, it is time to go. And that is all I have for you tonight. Thank you very much.
Okay, we did it. Rhonda, thank you so much. You have a lot of pee, apparently. A lot of pee.
I do. Loads, floods. I gotta go now, as a matter of fact.
I feel you, Rhonda. Well, you're going to get a chance to go after we wish you farewell, but thank you so much, and we're going to give you $5 whole for your performance.
All right, exciting. Love it.
Thank you so much. Have fun in Augusta. Stay safe.
Should I keep talking so she can cut me off?
Yeah, she's probably going to cut you off.
Probably. Okay.
Stop.
Oh my God. Those of you who are watching live, you can't see Rachel's face backstage, but she's just beaming that she's cutting people off. She just loves it. She's just smiling so broadly. Now she gave me the finger, which wasn't quite kosher, but she did it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just have a couple more performers. Madame Bouge, tell us what's up.
Coming up on deck is Pete. And coming to the screen right now is Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. How's it going, Rebecca?
I am not Rebecca. I am Rebecca's friend Claudia.
You're Claudia?
My apologies.
Sorry, say again what your name is?
Oh, I am Claudia T. Steinberg.
Claudia T. Steinberg. Well, I'm Philophagus T. Handsome. We have something in common. I'm not going to say what. All right, Claudia, what is your talent?
I will be showing the young children watching how to crochet.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, Claudia showing the young children how to crochet.
Hello, all of you young children. I know that you are all so sad that you cannot go outside right now. You are all like, no, but the outside is where the friends are and the party and the club. But, it is no good for you to go outside. You should learn how to enjoy the simple things in life inside. Like crocheting. It is very useful how to crochet. You can make your own toilet paper. I am making right now. Back in my day, every little girl made her own roll of toilet paper. She start when she is a little girl, and by the time she is ready to get married, she has a finished roll. She and her husband would pass back and forth. It was passed on from generation to generation. A beautiful thing. I think it would be nice if we go back to this tradition. I think it would be nice if we should all learn how to live a good, clean life, like how your grandmothers used to live. Fixing your clothing, learning how to make soup out of vegetable scraps, drinking the blood of children to stay young. It's a sensible life. I always told my daughter, Jessica, do not go outside or else you'll catch those jitter jatters. It is no good outside. I think we all but you should not go outside except to visit your grandmother. She would like to see you very much. I think these coronavirus people do not understand. It is a conspiracy of people who do not want their children to visit their grandmother. You go see your grandmother, give her a hug. She wants to see you very, very much. She will be happy. Thank you for listening to me. You can follow me on the the YouTube at Claudia T. Steinberg for tutorials on how to crochet. It's very easy to crochet. You take the hook and you put it through the thing and you pull it through and then you are done and you make. See, it's very easy. I am making a glove. Is very nice. Thank you for listening to me. Have a good night.
All right, thank you so much. What great crocheting work. Nice. Nice. That is like a third of the protection you need out there with the coronavirus.
No, you do not need protection.
You don't need protection from coronavirus? All right. Well, we may never agree on that. All right. So thank you so much. Rachel is going to hook you up with $5 whole. by you give her a Vimeo. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. Yep, and goodbye. All right. Well, we have one last performer, but before we go to that last performer, I'd just like to say thank you so much to my co-host, Madame Bouge. All right, and of course, Stephen Rosenthal there on the keys. Backstage, we have Rachel and Maddie and Josh. Let's bring them on out here for one last bow. Rachel, Maddie, and Josh. There we go. Great job. Maddie's just an icon. Great job, Maddie, as an icon. Josh, you did great. All right, they can take off. Rachel, you could. Thanks, Rachel. Great. Great word. Madame Bouge, who's our final performer for this evening? Madame Bouge, who's the final performer for the evening?
Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Pete. Come on up, Pete. How's it going, Pete?
Good, thank you. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Pete, and I am a stand-up comedian from Omaha, Nebraska, so I'll take this time to tell you a little bit about myself. The world will soon celebrate Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, and I have cerebral palsy, so I'm very aware of it.
All right, Pete, you know what? We usually start a timer, and you get to do 5 minutes of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you. I'm assuming your talent is stand-up comedy, and you get 5 minutes of time. Are you ready for Pete? You ready to take off? Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Pete with stand-up comedy.
Yes. Okay, tell you a little about myself. The world will soon celebrate Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, and I have cerebral palsy, so I'm very aware of it. It's a brain disorder that affects the muscles, motor skills. It mostly affects my lower extremities. Hi-oh. No wonder I walk with a limp. Wink. It affects my hand gestures too, like I can't tell someone peace without looking all alien-like. And I can't flip someone off without looking like I'm going to stab them. And cerebral palsy may affect my posture at times, but I'm no slouch. Hopefully some of you were with me on that one. But on the plus side, having cerebral palsy means that I never get offended when someone says, "Hey, what are you getting all bent out of shape for?" And I'm like, oh, no reason. I was just born that way. You ever get reminders from the universe of where you're at in life, whether you want to or not? Like I was in the frozen pizza aisle recently. It picked one out and it said right on the box, and I'm not making this up, "I'm single." And I just looked at it and I went, "Me too, pizza, me too." But I am single. That's about the response that deserves. And a lot of factors went into my last breakup, but one of them had to be my OCD. Because she'd be like, "Baby, when you finally do have sex, you're going to be amazing." And she'd be like, "Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to do it like 7 times." And I'd be like, "Oh, that's an odd number." I love you to death, but can we just bump it up to 8? In these uncertain times with the virus, we're getting a lot of contactless delivery, a lot of takeout, and there's a local ramen place here in Omaha, Nebraska, where I'm from. So I guess you could say they recently sent nudes, and that's why I don't do too many one-liners. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, but this one time my friends made me take a shot of an unholy concoction known as Rumplemints, and it was disgusting. It tasted like Altoids and fascism. And I've never done drugs, so the only tripping I do is over my own feet. I assume some of you have worked in a call center or customer service before. I worked in a call center for 12 years and still managed to maintain my sanity. And I found out pretty quick that you've worked in a call center for way too long when a girl comes up and gives you a hug, and the first thing out of your mouth is, "Thank you for holding me." But it came in handy when I would get in arguments, like someone would be yelling at me, cussing up a storm, and I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Please try again." But I knew I was in trouble when I had a girl in bed with me, and that's not the joke. But we're just laying there, we're making out, things are starting to progress, it's getting hot and heavy, it's about to go down. And all of a sudden, I just panicked and went, "Before we continue, I must advise you that for quality purposes, this sex may be monitored or recorded." That's going to do it for me. My name's Pizza Karis. Follow me on Twitter at Pete Sanctions. Check out the New York City Talent Show at nyctalentshow.com. Thank you very much for having me. Stay safe. Have a good night.
All right, Pizza Karis. Pete, you know we'll draw a caricature of you because you finished under 4 minutes, and on top of that, you get $5 whole. $5 whole and a caricature. So all you need to do is communicate with Rachel so we can make sure that all happens. Pete, thank you so much. You're the best. All right, Madame Bouge, was that the end of our performers?
That's it.
That was the end of our performance. It means the end of our show. We would like to thank very much Call Me Choco. You're out there. You guys are wonderful. Felines of New York, thank you again. And others, ladies and gentlemen, who we're talking to right now. NYC Talent Show is going to go big time next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to perform on the show, just go to nyctalentshow.com, sign up for our Facebook page, and we'll send you all the information you need so that you can perform. Once again, thank you so much, Madame Bouge. Thank you, Steve. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Josh. Everybody did such a wonderful job, and we'll see you again next week. Mwah. I'm going to hit the off button. Here it comes, everybody. It's the off button. It's off.